First and foremost, we have a new name on the ballpark. It's 717 Credit Union Park. We also have new owners. Prospector Baseball Group acquired the team back in December, and so John Abamondi and Ben Boyer are principal owners. So for the first time in 13, 14 years now, we'll have new ownership as we start the season here on Thursday, April the 2nd. So excited for the upcoming year. We've got a lot of fun things planned, a lot of things around food, including our 2 rebrands this year. So for 2 days, we'll become the Akron Cream Stick Donuts, and we will also become the Chip Dippers, the Akron Chip Dippers. The Cream Stick Donuts, of course, in reference to the donut that we call cream sticks. Apparently, when you go outside of Northeast Ohio, they're called many different things but cream sticks. So really kind of a unique thing that we do here in Akron. This will be the 7th year of our rebrands. And it's funny because a lot of times they have a lot to do with food. Here in Northeast Ohio, we love our food, and it's part of our identity, kind of part of the fabric of our community. So we'll be the Akron Cream Stick Donuts in June, and then in July we'll become the Chip Dippers. So the Akron Chip Dippers, kind of a tip of the cap to Lawson's. For many, many years, Lawson's had been a staple created in Cuyahoga Falls. There are even Lawson's convenience stores. They've now closed, but they still carry their iconic chip dip, really in all the Circle K's across the area. So we'll rebrand to the Chip Dippers for 2 games in July. So really excited about the 2 new rebrands that we have this year. They've already been really popular with the different response that we've gotten from fans, and we're starting to get the merchandise in. Not all of it's in just quite yet, but we do have some things down in the team shop. So that's just kind of a heads up of some of the fun promotional items that we'll have. We'll have 27 nights of fireworks throughout the season, every Friday, every Saturday, plus opening night will be a fireworks night, and then we'll have 2 Sunday night fireworks games. On July the 5th will be a fireworks night, and then on the last game of the season, which is Sunday, September the 6th. So, of course, we'll always have our $2.50 hot dogs at every game, and we'll have our $5 tickets for those fans who want to enjoy affordable family fun here at 717 Credit Union Park. All right, some of our new food items this year. Believe it or not, it's the 15th year of our extreme food items, unveiled back in the year 2011. And those 3 original items are still on the menu, which is hard to believe. But we have the Nice to Meet You Burger, the 3-Dog Night, and the Screamer. This is the KDD Screamer. It's a full-size helmet with 21 scoops of ice cream. It's a 5-pound sundae with a brownie base. It has whipped cream, it has cherries, it has bananas. It is definitely something that's meant to be shared, but it's an iconic part of our extreme food items. So this year, for our 15th anniversary, our food and beverage department, conjured up 15 items. It's our largest extreme food menu items that we've ever had. And we're excited to celebrate all year round for our 15th anniversary with 15 items, including our 3 returners, and the Nice to Meet You Burger, and of course the 3-Dog Night and the Screamer. So what's new this year? Well, we have a few different new items. The first is the WONE Smokestack. We've partnered with Rubber City Radio. We've got some folks from WONE here too. We've partnered with Rubber City Radio to raise funds for the community with the sale of 3 of our extreme food items this year. And last year we raised more than $4,000 from the sale of our extreme food items. We did a $1 donation to 3 different charities. For WONE, that charity this year will be Valor Homes. And so for every sale of the smokestack, $1 will be donated back to Valor Homes. And what is a smokestack, you might ask? It's a smoked brisket, pork belly, pepper jack cheese with crunchy chips and a chipotle honey mustard sauce that our own chef Amy Rose dreamed up. It's kind of sweet and savory. That really kind of tops off the Akron or the WONE smokestack, and it's a nod to the different smokestacks that have been around here in the Rubber City for years and years. A couple of years ago, the BF Goodrich smokestacks came down. We did a bobblehead. It was actually a bobble smokestack that we did as a giveaway, and this is another way for us to kind of tip the cap to the Rubber City roots here in Akron. So that's the WONE smokestack. Next up is the Emmett Golden's Loaded Nachos presented by ESPN Cleveland. It's on the far end of the table over here. It is it's not the full-size helmet. It's kind of like a medium-size helmet loaded with tortilla chips, velvety nacho cheese, seasoned ground beef, jalapenos, shredded lettuce, diced tomatoes, and topped with sour cream and green onions with salsa on the side. So it's named after Emmett Golden from The Next Level on ESPN Cleveland, and they will be our media partner. That's also found at the Godfather's concession stand. So that's the Emmett Golden's Loaded Nachos by ESPN Cleveland. We also have the dugouts. Now, if you remember last year, we unveiled the Base on Meatballs, which is this creation that Chef Amy Rose came up with, which is pretty unique. It's French bread that's been hollowed out, and then she had 4 giant meatballs with a spicy giardiniera sauce. And it was so popular, it was our second most popular extreme food item last year, that we decided to expand. So we will now have 4 dugouts that we'll be selling here at the ballpark, plus the 2 that the players are in. So we'll have 6 dugouts at the ballpark this year. Only 4 are edible. So in addition to the Base on Meatballs, we'll have the Italian sausage dugout, which is an Italian sausage sliced and served with our signature dugout French bread with the spicy giardiniera marinara sauce, peppers, onions, and topped with shredded mozzarella cheese. So that's the Italian sausage dugout. Then the Philly cheesesteak dugout is a layer of shaved ribeye, mozzarella cheese, Swiss cheese, peppers, and onions served in that iconic dugout French bread. And then the third version, which is brand new this year as well, is the bratwurst dugout, which is a savory brat sliced and served with the sauerkraut and house-made the chipotle honey mustard. So again, 3 really unique creations based on what was most successful. But what kind of tops, for me, the kind of the cherry on the top, is each is served inside of a souvenir cup. So not only do you get lunch, but you also get your drink with it as well. So it's a great combination and kind of a great way to put 2 iconic things together. So you get your lunch and your drink, or your dinner and your drink all together in one setting. So those are our dugouts. They're all available at the Beer Garden concession stand, which is down on the first base side of the field. And rounding out our new additions this year are the Patty Melt and the Loaded Pierogies. The Patty Melt are double patties served on sourdough bread with house-made mushroom, with a mushroom spread and Gruyere cheese. You'll have to ask Chef Amy for the pronunciations here because they're very fancy. The monstrous melt can be found at the Pineapple Under the Sea Grill. And the Loaded Pierogies are the premium pierogies topped with sauerkraut, kielbasa, the chipotle honey mustard, garnished with sour cream and green onions, and kind of great way to kind of round out the new additions to our menu this year. In addition, we'll also have the Terry Akron Pineapple Bowl presented by WAKR, and it will once again benefit the Salvation Army. We're $1 from every sale. The Terry Akron Pineapple Bowl, which you can see over here, was our #1 selling extreme food item last year, and it was part of that more than $4,000 donation that we were able to make back to the community. And last but not least, our signature drink, which has become a staple of our extreme food items. We didn't have a drink as of a couple of years ago, and Sarah Kay over at WQMX approached us and said, hey, we should do this. We want to do something unique. We want to do something fun. And so backed by popular demand is the Should Have Been a Cowboy by WQMX. This year, $1 from every sale will benefit the Healing Sanctuary. So again, a great way to give back, enjoy some of these crazy culinary creations, and with your RubberDucks game. And it should be a lot of fun. And then we do have a couple extra items returning on the extreme food items menu to round out the top 15 are the Not Your Routine Poutine, the chicken and waffle sandwich, and I think that's it. So those are all 15. So always fun. We always love having fun with our food, and it's definitely my favorite time of the year where we get to explore the new food, and momentarily we'll have samples for everybody to try. But at this point, I'm open for questions. If anybody has any questions about the upcoming season, our crazy extreme food items, or anything else you guys want to talk about. Yes?
I was just curious because I've gone to the games, and when you have the extreme foods or whatever special days, you're in the mood for something. Like you're talking about cream sticks, so I want to buy the cream sticks somewhere. Is there any chance that you could get them at one of the booths or something like that and have them available for purchase?
Yeah, great question. So on the cream stick nights, we will partner with different local cream stick providers. What we've done the past couple of years, think about white French salad dressing night from a couple of years ago. We had some of the best restaurants that had their white French, and they wanted to see who had the best. So we'll do the same thing with the cream stick donuts. We'll have different donut shops that'll have samples, and fans can vote for who they think's got the best cream stick donut. Now, as far as the chip dippers go, we all know who's got the best chip dip. So that is not up for debate. We can answer that question very easily. That's a great question. Thank you.
How fun and exciting is it just to do something like this every season and bringing new items and everything?
It is awesome. I tell you what, I have to wear my participants where it's the expandable waistline. We get to try these all out. I think that's what makes minor league baseball unique. One of the things that, especially in our sport, it's not a time sport, but it's a time you can spend the meaningful hours with your friends and family at the ballpark. And so food is such a big part, it's part of the fabric of baseball. And 15 years ago when we dreamed up the extreme food items, it was something that we wanted to kind of add to the ballpark experience. When you think about great fan experiences, you think about having these different food items that really kind of reflect the community that you live, work, and play in. And so it was really important for us to do that. And that's what you'll see in a lot of the different foods that we offer, the new ones and the old returning ones, and then of course everything on our menu. Yes, ma'am.
With the new food items that you guys are adding to the menu this year, what do you think is going to be the number one, most standout item?
You realize you're asking me to pick between my children here, right? That is a tough question. But I will tell you, I am partial to the W.O.N.E. smokestack. I think there's so much on that sandwich. It's excellent, and I'm really, really excited about kind of what the fans are going to say when they have a chance to try it. I mean, there's chips on the sandwich. It's pretty cool.
This is the muffin part.
Absolutely. So, yes, sir.
Congratulations on your promotion to the big leagues. And what will be your fondest memories of your time here at Nats?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. So my favorite memory of I'll move over here so you can see me. My favorite memory of our time in Akron, I think, is just creating these unique fan experience items where you can connect with the community and being able to make a difference. This is my hometown. I grew up here, born and raised here in Akron, and being able to bring affordable family fun to life is, seeing the smiles on kids' faces when they come into the ballpark is what I'll miss the most. So I'm excited at getting the opportunity to go to the big leagues, but at the same time, I'm going to miss everything that we've done here, and I miss the incredible people I've had a chance to work with over the last 15 years, many of whom are in this room today, and I couldn't do it without them. So I'm really, really excited to see continued success here in Akron, too.